bizim de 360 derecelik yaklaşımla yürüttüğümüz Türk dış politikasında Asya
Within the framework of our Return to Asia initiative, we are a 360-degree approach in this
girişimimiz çerçevesinde
Within the framework of our Return to Asia initiative,
bölgesel kuruluşlarla angajmanımız giderek derinleşiyor. Latin Amerika ve Karayipler bölgesiyle münasebetlerimizi ortaklık ruhuyla ve kazan yaklaşımıyla geliştirmeye büyük önem atfediyor.
Not only is the UN not solving the problems it should, too often, it's actually creating new problems for us to solve. The best example is the number one political issue of our time, the crisis of uncontrolled migration. It's uncontrolled. Your countries are being ruined. The United Nations is funding an assault on Western countries and their borders. In 2024, the UN budgeted $372 million in cash assistance to support an estimated 624,000 migrants journeying into the United States. Think of that. The UN is supporting people that are illegally coming into the United States, and then we have to get them out. The UN also provided food, shelter, transportation, and debit cards to illegal aliens. Can you believe that? On the way to infiltrate our southern border. Millions of people came through that southern border. Just a year ago, millions and millions of people were pouring in, 25 million altogether over the 4 years of the incompetent Biden administration. And now we have it stopped, totally stopped. In fact, they're not even coming anymore because they know they can't get through. But what took place is totally unacceptable. The UN is supposed to stop invasions, not create them and not finance them. In the United States, we reject the idea that mass numbers of people from foreign lands can be permitted to travel halfway around the world, trample our borders, violate our sovereignty, cause unmitigated crime, and deplete our social safety net. We have reasserted that America belongs to the American people, and I encourage all countries to take their own stand in defense of their citizens as well. You have to do that because I see it. I'm not mentioning names. I see it, and I can call every single one of them out. You're destroying your countries. They're being destroyed. Europe is in serious trouble. They've been invaded by a force of illegal aliens like nobody's ever seen before. Illegal aliens are pouring into Europe. Nobody is ever, and nobody's doing anything to change it, to get them out. It's not sustainable. And because they choose to be politically correct,
what up, 231? I forgot
that I had absolutely nothing about it.
Mike muted. Trump is speaking nothing but facts. What up, Jiu-Jitsu? Didn't know I was muted the whole damn time. What are you doing, dude? You want a link? Listening to glorious Trump.
And I have to say, I look at London where you have a terrible mayor, terrible, terrible mayor. And it's been so changed. So changed. Now they want to go to Sharia law, but you're in a different country. You can't do that.
London. He's been
Both
all
the
over
immigration and their suicidal energy ideas will be the death of Western Europe if something is not done immediately. This cannot be sustained. What makes the world so beautiful is that each country is unique. But to stay this way, every sovereign nation must have the right to control their own borders. You have the right to control your borders, as we do now, and to limit the sheer numbers of migrants entering their countries and paid for by the people of that nation that were there and that built that particular nation at the time. They put their blood, sweat, tears, money into that country, and now they're being ruined. Proud nations must be allowed to protect their communities and prevent their societies from being overwhelmed by people they have never seen before with different customs, religions, with different everything. Where migrants have violated laws, lodged false asylum claims, or claimed refugee status for illegitimate reasons, they should, in many cases, be immediately sent home. And while we will always have a big heart for places and people that are struggling and truly compassionate, answers will be given. We have to solve the problem, and we have to solve it in their countries, not create new problems in our countries. And we are very helpful to a lot of countries that are just not able to send their people anymore. Danger to our planet today than the most powerful and destructive weapons ever devised by man, of which the United States, as you know, has many.
Let's see this, because it's
Just
better
as
to
I
watch
did in my
this
first
versus watching the whole thing. I feel like watching the whole thing would be better if we could watch it live, but you got no time for that.
term, I've made containing these threats a top priority, starting with the nation of Iran. My position is very simple. The world's number one sponsor of terror can never be allowed to possess the most dangerous weapon. That's why shortly after taking office, I sent the so-called Supreme Leader a letter making a generous offer. I extended a pledge of full cooperation in exchange for a suspension of Iran's nuclear program. The regime's answer was to continue their constant threats to their neighbors and
The regime.
U.S. interests throughout the region and some great countries that are right nearby. Today, many of Iran's former military commanders,
Thank you, Katrina.
in fact, I can say almost all of them, are no longer with us. They're dead. And 3 months ago, in Operation Midnight Hammer, 7 American B-2 bombers dropped the 30,000-pound each bombs on Iran's key nuclear facilities, totally obliterating everything. No other country on earth could have done what we did. No other country has the equipment to do what we did. We have the greatest weapons on earth. We hate to use them. But we did something that for 22 years people wanted to do. With Iran's nuclear enrichment capacity demolished, I immediately brokered an end to the 12-day war, as it's called, between Israel and Iran, with both sides agreeing to fight no longer. As everyone knows, I have also been deeply engaged in seeking a ceasefire in Gaza. Have to get that done. Have to get it done. Unfortunately, Hamas has repeatedly rejected reasonable offers to make peace. We can't forget October 7th, can we? Now, as if to encourage continued conflict, some of this body is seeking to unilaterally recognize a Palestinian state. The rewards.
That's a complicated issue. That's a complicated issue. Like this, is it? It's a very complicated issue. I kind of am on the agreement with a lot of people that make the whole area, turn the whole area into, forget about them settling it. Let people from the United States go over there. I say we start a crusader state.
Would be too great for Hamas terrorists for their atrocities. This would be a reward for these horrible atrocities, including October 7th, even while they refuse to release the hostages or accept a ceasefire. Instead of giving to Hamas and giving so much, because they've taken so much, they have taken so much. This could have been solved so long ago. But instead of giving in to Hamas's ransom demands, those who want peace should be united with one message: release the hostages now. Just release the hostages now. Okay. Thank you. As we have got to come together, and we will come together, get it done. We have to stop the war in Gaza immediately. We have to stop it. We have to get it done. We have to negotiate immediately, have to negotiate peace. We got to get the hostages back. We want all 20 back. We don't want 2 and 4. As you know, I got, along with Steve Witkoff and others that helped us, Marco Rubio, we got most of them back. We were involved in all of them. But I always said the last 20 are going to be the hardest, and that's exactly what happened.
Going to be
We have to get them back now. We don't want to get back too.
From what I gather, what I've been told my whole life when I've researched, that is going to be the king. The new Jerusalem is going to be a golden giant cube city that comes down, but the old Jerusalem is going to be destroyed. It's not going to longer exist. Yeah. So it's going to be a whole different thing. It is being set up right now to become the seat of the Antichrist's power, where his throne will be. It is being set up for that. But that's what it says, though, in the Bible. And these, I hope that none of the words coming from my mouth are from me or from anything else other than God. But based on what I've been told my whole life and what I've researched, plays a very, very important part in the end times in Israel. So they're actually the people there, Israelites, for lack of a better term, they're supposed to be like priests to Gentiles. And so you got to tread carefully. It's not good to throw hate on them or anything like that, for sure. Yeah. Now, that being said, I'm gonna show you guys something I thought was pretty funny whenever I was doom scrolling. Do a little what up, Tubla? This man, this guy thought
faggot on the roof with a faggot on the roof.
This is what they should. Simple as that. Simple as that. Because you'd think that they'd have security better at these events. For sure. So they should have had men like Tate. Where's the proof of this? Let's see. I clicked the article. Let's see what it says. The Department of Homeland Security uses Pokemon song to promote kidnapping. This is what's wrong. This is why Trump almost got hit. This is what happened to Trump. This is what's wrong. It's stuff like this. They don't have any kind of proper training, it seems like, and they're using Pokemon songs to recruit. Or to capture, I guess. I don't know. I guess I want to get. That's kind of comedic. That is kind of comedic if you think about it, because you got to catch them all. So they're. What if they have a? They get So they got like a Pokédex, as it were, but instead of different Pokemon, it's people from different countries. Let's read into it. I guess I have an unstable connection, but that's all right. One of the many consequences of the incredibly dystopian descent into fascism. Keep in mind, this is not any of my opinion. This is the Kotaku News article that we're reading. Into fascism America is experiencing right now is that these motherfuckers have access to the internet and think their heinous acts of terrorism are memeable capital C content. Someone particularly evil over at the Department of Homeland Security posted a pretty viral video showing ICE, cops, Border Patrol officers, and military agents arresting dozens of people. And they set it to the original Pokemon theme song from the 90s. The video was posted to the Department of Homeland Security social media channels on September 22nd and shows multiple arrests and searches, including clips of armed squads using explosives to get into closed buildings, and groups of people being rounded up, all while either blurring or obscuring the faces of both the people being arrested and the officers themselves. If that wasn't weird enough, the footage includes interstitial cuts, I hope I got that word right, of Pokemon protagonists ass catching throwing Pokeballs, with the joke being that he's catching these various criminals. To really lay it on thick, the video concludes with mock-ups of the Pokemon trading cards featuring several of the people who were arrested, which include mugshots, descriptions of their alleged crimes, a flag from their respective home countries in the background, and a description of where and when ICE arrested them. Oh, and they're all the weak to ICE type attacks. Oh, here's the video. Let's check it out a little bit. I own no rights to it. You saw the guy at the end. Okay, that's kind of funny. A lot of these people are being accused of some pretty significant crimes, which is the kind of picking and choosing you do when you're trying to obscure the fact that ICE has routinely picked up innocent people, including legal U.S. citizens. Yeah, but if they're here on some heinous crimes, if they're here on some like duty boo-boo bad shit, get their asses out of here. I was kind of amped up. I'm kind of psyched up by that ICE video, honestly. What are y'all getting into today? Anthony, what's up, Big Pimp? Yeah, if they're here illegally, even if they're here illegally the right way, but they commit some kind of bad act crimes, send them back where the fuck they came from, in my opinion. Yeah, if they're like thieving, murdering, committing assaults, send them out. Get away. Don't even put him in one of our prisons, I say. Yeah, just send them back to their country. Yeah, and we like to demonize in this country, but the left, I feel it's not even necessary. I know they like to demonize anybody that represents enforcement of doing the right thing. They do not. The idea of doing the right thing. So they think of doing something good, the right thing, and it's a cloud in their head. They can't process the thought of good versus evil. They got the good and evil twisted and fucked up. Yeah, okay, I was wondering what okay, I was kind of sitting, I was like, denaturalize. Yeah, and that's the case, right? That's like one of the famous cases they got going on right now with one of these jokers. What's his name? I don't know exactly, but he apparently has some rap sheet on him. You know, and that's one thing, you know, there are a lot of countries, they won't let you, like Canada, from what I gather, won't let you even visit for vacation purposes if you got stuff on your rap sheet. That's bad enough. Yeah, if you have a felony, you can't even leave the country. But yeah, we chilling. Yeah, you know who I'm talking about. I just can't think of his damn name. Yeah, we doing this lives every day, dude. We're gonna do at least every day. Maybe on Saturdays, Sundays, I won't be able to do them. But other than that, we gonna be hitting them up. I gotta do some shit with this damn mailbox still. Yeah, I have to go check that. I have not messed with my mailbox yet. Oh, let's see what this is. Look at these cringe lords. There's no candy in it. Then they ain't got no candy in it. That's a worthless pinata. What country are they at? What we got right here? What is this? Another Lord of the Rings set might be incoming based on this. Damn. I don't know if I can play what Trump said about all of them. That sounds very dangerous. Look at this Asian rock. It sounds very dangerous to play Trump. Let's listen to what he said.
Asphyxiation.
Talking about that stuff he's been talking about recently with Tylenol. May or may not be truth. That's yet to be seen. What's Tate saying? I mean, click on it.
By the way, 200 cops across the street.
No, I feel safe.
So all I'm saying to you is that for you, if you're kind of going and you're by the airport to feel safer, your back's against the airport. Nothing can come this way to us. Nothing. How have you been?
I'm excited.
Yeah?
I'm excited.
Ready?
We're gonna break the internet again.
By the way, 200 cops across the street.
Damn. Okay, he's coming back on Patrick Bet David. That's going to be interesting. That sounds very interesting. Let me see. Are we still on? Did they take us down for a second? Or sometimes they be tripping. Let me see. Let me go check on here. Tripping. Oh, we're here. Let me see. Let me go check on here. But I'm interested to see Tate's full opinion. Oh, we're here. Let me see. Let me go check on here. Still got my stuff going. Let's. Oh God, look at this guy's
people
girl.
that achieved the victory, we haven't done anywhere near enough. And the people
This
here
is in
that
Michigan, y'all. Keep
achieved
an
the
eye
victory,
out.
we haven't done anywhere near enough. And the people here, I promise you, we do feel ashamed. We do feel like we're not doing enough. We do feel like change
watched
needs
a
to
little
come
bit of
because
it, too.
change must come. And in the form that it must come is that this empire, the American empire that's been hurting our people since the beginning, the imperial Western powers that have been hurting our people since the beginning, they must fall. And inshallah, they will fall. And my message to the people of Gaza and the oppressed peoples across the world is that there are people here, both young and old, who are going to be willing to fight and are willing to put their lives and everything they can on the line to bring these empires down, because they must come down. Achieve the victory.
I know, I'm surprised he did let her show her face. Well, people like this can get the fuck out too. They wipe their asses with their left hands. Look at this dumbass bitch. And shahala blah, 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 fuck you. As a joke. What the hell this is? What the hell is this? My mind off that. That made me furious. That dude is a fucking retard. You're able to chill here and have a. You don't gotta wear them goofy ass clothes here. They be making them wear over there where they're from. If y'all don't know Chapter Master Valoreg, you'll need to check him out. He will help you know about YouTube really good. Or not YouTube, but damn. Well, YouTube and 40K YouTubing. Can I show fights? Can I show fights for educational purposes? Oh, nice. Oh. Grey Knight's book looks like a damn good book.
That we announced our next guest. Thank you, Cenk, for coming on.
No problem, Tucker. Thanks for having me on. I think it's important that we have a moment like this where we try to bring the country together.
No.
Amen. I so strongly agree.
Let's see what happens with this Indian guy. This is all educational purposes. This is like probably Canada.
I am telling you that I'm about to leave, but I ain't scared of shit. Okay?
You better watch your fucking mouth.
You better watch your fucking mouth.
You better watch your fucking mouth. Next time I see you on street, I'm gonna fucking fuck you.
They always say shit like, I'm going to fucking fuck you. Oh, this is Milan, Italy. Oh, it's because Italy refuses to recognize Palestinian state. These Palestine cards fucking... Yeah, I guess you can show fights, you just can't show school fights. And this is news. This happening right now to yesterday. Gog and Magog. All this anti-Israel hate's gonna lead to a bunch of pogroms. Let's hear this. Michigan's getting taken over by these dang muzzies, ain't they? Or by the... I don't know. I don't know what to say. Michigan's getting taken over by Sharia. So Dearborn is like, oh shit. Dearborn is the Caliph state. That's ah. Oh, I guess this was one of the Charlie Kirk memorials. Oh, Lord have mercy. What would y'all do when y'all kids did this? Lord have mercy. I'd be fucking pissed. Oh my god. Damn, smash the windows out too, make sure. Oh my god. You crack me up. Smash the little TV. Destroyed the baby shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at this damn. I ain't never seen nothing destroyed like that before. I'm pissed.
Mercy. Oh my god. The extent is to my job. What's this to my job? Oh god.
Huh. What is this? Gore?
Oh, I think you're a disgrace.
Too often, it's actually creating.
What is that? Holy shit, it's an AI fucking hand, dude. Where do they got their shirts off for? This is in Houston, Texas, y'all.
I know. I know.
My God, that big boy came up on me.
Hey, go get Eric.
Hey, but it's okay. Che, oye, che.
Disrespectful to the old man.
Hey, stop, bro. Don't touch me, bro.
Oh, that makes me pissed.
Stop, che. Dios.
That makes me pissed. I would have been there. I would try to slap the shit out of this like tourist guy. Uh-oh. What the fuck you doing in there? Anyway, I don't care about that.
And the live stream is waning, which means that if we just listen to my colleague Matthias, the best thing in the world would be to leave it to you, the people. Now it's up to you to share what in all of these spaces is only going to be heard if you share it. But let's let that lion roar, shall we? I'm done talking about COVID and I'm done talking about SARS-CoV-2, and I'm done for a very simple reason. For 100
I can't believe they're doing it again. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, that would be good. Shut her out. Oh, Lord, this is a man's job. Lord, let's see all the shit these men are doing. This is some dangerous shit. Lord have mercy. I got a buddy Joe. His name is Joey Pines. He has about 70,000 subscribers now, but he'd be doing this shit for real. Are we still live? Yeah, we are still live. Yeah, they're getting some good money. Lord have mercy. Look at these dudes. They ain't got no protective gear whatsoever. Oh yeah, Jimmy Kimmel was getting brought back.
Do you think that's I mean, do you think that she's attractive or not? That's it. I mean, do you think? Come here for a second, man. Hey, man, for a second. Put your fucking hands up. Put your goddamn hands up. I was going to do
What's Jim Jordan about?
President Trump, Schumer.
Very much appreciated. And I don't mind making this speech without a teleprompter, because the teleprompter is not
He's
working.
Ohio representative.
I feel very happy to be up here with you nevertheless, and that way you speak more from the heart. I can only say that whoever's operating this teleprompter is in big trouble. Very much appreciated.
I hope everyone next. That's bullshit. It's not the fucking floor. No, this is our amendment, right? Bullshit.
Let's get this frustration. Hit the shit from the hip with that one.
He is a veteran of this country. What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
You hear the shots going on.
He's done more for this country than any of you. You fascist thing.
It's strange for a bunch of grown men yelling like that. Yeah. I don't know. I don't want to get into all that. Oh, here it is. Here's Warren, Michigan. Here's another one. The hell happened to that? Oh, they took the video down. Andy, no. They're trying to threaten Andy, no, too.
Transformed the prison into a brothel and was eventually shot dead by the sheriff in his office. Judge Kevin Mullins and his accomplices organized such sordid activities in the county prison and other buildings in the city, and even personally selected prisoners for their entertainment. He would also use the excuse of giving back to reduce the sentences of these participating female prisoners. If any female prisoners refused to cooperate, he would threaten them with harsher sentences and even say that he would strike at the place where they hurt the most. After investigation, Sheriff Sean Mickey Steins found that the whole county was aware of this matter, and Mullins even attempted to target his wife and daughter. One of the victims said, "Anyway, no one will believe what we say. The whole town is involved in this matter. No one cares at all. Everyone everyone is messing around.
This
Surveillance
AI
footage
I'm trying
shows
to figure
that
out how to
Steins
keep,
came to the judge's office and asked to borrow the judge's mobile phone to call his daughter. Steins found that his daughter's mobile phone number was actually stored in Mullins' phone. He also saw a video of him and his daughter on the phone and saw Mullins' indifferent look. Steins pulled out a gun and shot Mullins dead. A judge actually satisfied his sexual desire by controlling the freedom of female prisoners. Do you think Sheriff Steins should be punished?
Is that that's not the real story? That's the actual story? That sounds crazy. Who's Beyonce? Wow. Well, this is where the Duke boys are from. You want to go down the rabbit hole so bad. You want to go down the rabbit hole so bad. Really? Well, I actually got to start getting ready for work. Food for thought. That's something you can kind of put a little bit of thought on. But this, so I'm going to end it on the new Crux Terminatus Space Marines Battle Force. You get 21 miniatures. 3 of them are their little teleport homers. Look at these assault terminators. Look at these. Oh my God, the lightning claws. And the other units have. The other units are equipped with thunder hammers. 500 decals on their white scars. Oh, Lord have mercy. 10 assault terminators. 5 regular terminators. 1 ancient terminator armor. 1 chaplain and 1 captain. I already have a chaplain and captain, but I don't have this captain model in particular. Don't have the ancient. Could always have more attorneys. Wow. I'm going to figure out how much. And the Imperial Fist box, that's going to be about 170. This would probably be about 200. So you're looking about 370 bucks. Yeah. What the hell? I'm about to look more into this damn story. Y'all, I'm in the stream. I get ready for work. Keep an eye out. I'll go live again soon. Peace.